Yeah.
Doing it right, man. 5 bass limit on the co-angler side, taking over in a big way. 19 pounds, 8 ounces for you, man. You got about 8-pound, 2-ounce lead right now. Pretty solid. You want to go fishing tomorrow?
I guess so.
At this point, it looks like we're going to, man. Good job.
Thanks, sir.
Find a dry shirt, buddy.
Welcome to my channel. We have a lot of hunting and fishing content. If you haven't been here before, if you like what you see, be sure and subscribe. Always check the descriptions below. I'll put all of the products that I talk about or the gear that I own that I've had success with, and you can check it out and see if it makes sense for you. One thing that's important, my bag that I have that I'm going to show you, it fits really well in Skeeter boats. I haven't got it in the back compartment in Rangers. I think Nitros it'll fit. But what I usually do is I'll just set everything, whether they have a console or not, I'll set everything in the bottom by my feet, and I'll just throw my feet over it when I ride, keep it all there, and then have my rods lined up on the side pointing back. It's been fine for organization, so whether or not I have my own compartment, just one thing to make sure of is you want to keep everything in your bag, either in plastic cases or something, so that if it does rain and your stuff gets soaked and you don't have it in a compartment, you're fine. So just keep that in mind. There's other good bags out there. You just want to make sure you can fit your gear and keep it as compact as possible, but still get everything out there that you need, because as a co-angler, you got to be able to fish all different types of techniques, and you never know what's going to be working depending on where your boater takes you. So keep that in mind, but I'll show you my bag, what I have, and we'll go from there.
Got him. Net. That's a good one. Come on. Stay on there, baby. Not that good. He'll keep though.
All right, so side bag one, let's see what we got. I got some, these are just some fish clips. They're basically weights that you can clip on the fin to kind of keep the fish upright in the live well, so they're not fighting all day when you catch them deep. Those are good. Let's see, that's it in that bag here. I got my Rapala scale. So the reason I like this one is it has 8 compartments here. So when it comes time to cull fish, I can just go in and weigh my 5, put them in here, and then I'll use these little fish clips. There's better fish clips out there, but you know, these have numbers on them that correspond with the scale, so it makes it really easy to just keep track. So usually what I'll do is I won't do this until I have 5 fish. Then I'll go ahead and weigh them all, and I'll usually just mark, since these clips aren't the best, I'll just mark like 1 or 2, my 2 smallest fish, so I know which ones to go. So any of y'all that have done a tournament as a co-angler, you know that, you know, catching a 5 fish limit is great, but it's usually not that easy to do. So I don't waste a lot of time getting ready for that until I get my 5th fish and know that I'm going to need to start culling. So do that. I have also some fizz needles, so it kind of depends on your technique. If you are catching deep fish, of, you know, how to keep them, you know, keep them alive and make them so at the end of the day you release them back, they're safe. So then I usually have just a really good headlamp. This is a Black Diamond. It's nice, got a lot of settings there, and that's pretty much it. I got some scissors, but those go on the front. So yeah, we'll put those back on. Now, kind of what I do is I have, you know, just like a little, this is just a little tackle box of kind of go-to baits that I take with me bank fishing. So out of laziness, I just kind of throw this in. But this bag will fit 8 of these. So this is my terminal tackle box. It has all my hooks and weights and Carolina rigs, all that kind of stuff. And then you don't need to see all my lures, but basically just know I can fit 8 of these bigger boxes in here. And then I just kind of throw in all my plastics where I have room. So a ton of plastics, some Tennessee River, so I'm gonna be heading there for regional, so I'm bringing some trimmer shad, throw those on the scrounger style head. I'll put everything in the description so you can look at all this stuff on Amazon, see what makes sense for you. You go there, just look around, you may find some better things out there, but I'll give you what I have. So here has a little sunglass compartment. These are my Costas. So I fished the FLW BFL, so these are, it's good to have the Costas on so that when you do win, you can take advantage of the contingency and get some extra stuff. So that's always nice. Keep those in here. Those are kind of set up for sight fishing or just really good polarized lenses. And then here on the front, I have some, just a little marker. You can kind of color some stuff, chartreuse. It's good, and it's not quite as messy as the Spike It, but Spike It's pretty easy too. I keep this in a Ziploc bag so that if it does spill, it doesn't get all over my stuff. For us pasty people, sunblock's very important. I carry a few of these big Sharpies. So one of the Sharpie tricks for braid is you can kind of, it's hard to see, but you can cut a little slit in the marker, run it up and down your line, darken it up. So I got green, I got black, mosquito repellent, and a little first aid kit. So that's kind of the stuff I keep up front. And oh, here's all my Spike It that I was talking about, keeping a Ziploc bag. All right, let's flip it around. So in the back, I have this little, just a little carabiner here. I clip my dry bag on, so I have all my rain gear nice and ready to go. And then I kind of load this up with some extra fishing string, reels, just kind of miscellaneous stuff. And then up here on the top, I got my fishing gloves so that if I start to get some blisters or, you know, hands are getting wind, burn, sunburn, kind of protects them a little bit. And I'll throw my net gaiters in there as well, and just kind of anything that I want to get to easy. So that's pretty much it. That's my tournament bag, and then the rest of the stuff I'll just kind of keep some extra, you know, reels on hand, extra rods as well. Just kind of load up the Corolla and go to the tournament. So